Hello, I am Tierra. I'm so excited to be here with you today and chatting about mastering your money mindset by understanding your human design so that you can uncover and shift any money blocks you may have and really step into your success. I love talking about this whole concept around money mastery, especially for those of you who are starting out in business because it's truly about embracing your desire for wealth and success in your business by addressing and shifting limiting beliefs that we all have around money. So let's dive in. Okay, so in preparing to speak with you all, I wanted to look at a few statistics and I was shocked yet excited to see that there are 22 million millionaires in the US alone. Okay, 22 million millionaires. So when we talk about this wealth paradigm that is truly shifting in the collective that is shifting around the world, it lights me up. It's my passion and frankly my purpose to discuss this. But I also, in seeing this statistic, I wanted to understand why is it that so many first year businesses fail? But yet there are 22 million millionaires in the US. I know that it comes down to money mindset. It comes down to limiting beliefs before the shifts happen, before you find alignment in your life that brings freedom and balance that you may have never had before or even seen before. Now, here's the secret about money mindset and success. I always say that money mindset is not about money, okay? Success is about empowering yourself to step into a level that you may not have achieved yet. And like I just said on the last slide, you may not have even seen. So it's exciting and also probably a little bit scary to think about because it's new, like this new level of success. But I also will throw in there that it's about awareness around your limiting beliefs around success so that you can really step unapologetically into the success that you're desiring. And if you're like, okay, Tierra, I'm with you there, let's chat more about it, you're definitely in the right place because that's what we're going to chat about today. And again, the whole concept around money mindset and success is that it's not just about the amount of zeros that are in your bank account. All right, so who here can relate? If every time you think of your success, you think of profit first. If that is hands up, okay, I definitely was there as well. It's not your fault because we're groomed in society to think about profit in business, profit first, 99.9% of the time. Now, my goal with our chat today is really helping you walk away knowing number one, how to break the cycles of limiting beliefs around wealth so that you can fully own your desire to be successful. Number two, how to become aware of the top limiting beliefs and money sabotage that you have that is holding you back. Third is to look at three simple ways you can shift those limiting beliefs to empowering thoughts as you journey towards success. And if you see me kind of looking to the side, I have notes here because I want to honor your time today and I can talk about this topic forever. So if you see me glancing over. And lastly, my goal today is for you to walk away knowing how to actually create more confidence in your life and feel worthy of success. All right. So if you're feeling like you're doing all the things in your business, you've hired the right people, you have the right systems, um, you're like, I'm on the right train, I think, and you're still not seeing the results that you think you deserve, or you are at a level in your life where you feel good, but you want great, and you feel like there's something stopping you from reaching that next level, then it truly may be your limiting beliefs that you have around money holding you back. And again, you're in the right place because that's what we're going to dive into today. All right, but before I go on, let me introduce myself. My name, again, is Tierra Womack. I am a mom to two amazing boys, human design guide, alignment and wealth coach, serial entrepreneur of 18 years, two-time narcissistic abuse survivor, and my businesses have generated over 7 figures. With all of that, having hit that magical 7-figure mark, I will still say that I was formerly making money and miserable because I went to school to be an entrepreneur, literally. MBA in entrepreneurship. But that was it. I just was there and learned how to make money. I didn't learn about the mindset piece at all. So that's why, I was so focused on the profits. I was so focused on scaling and growing the business, not even understanding how many limiting beliefs I had around money and around success that were based off of my family, off of, my own life experience, off of society, and even generational poverty mindset. I wasn't even aware. So when I really started picking up the mindset piece behind business, right, behind success, that's when I realized that the limiting beliefs I had, now that I was aware of them, they can be shifted. So that's powerful, right? And then also that I could do something that I loved and still make a lot of money. So again, not taught any of this in school. So just really, really powerful for me. Also, let me segue into human design. This modality completely changed my life, not only as an entrepreneur, but also just as a person, because human design is a modality that tells you your unique energetic blueprint, okay? How it is that you are able to move through life in the most ease and flow without like any of the forcing, without any of the pressure to be somebody that you're truly not, right? Without all of the pressure to do things in your business that really don't feel aligned with you. So, human design with just four pieces of information will tell you without a shadow of a doubt what is your purpose. So many of us go through life and we're like, I think this is my purpose, or I have no idea what my purpose is in this lifetime. And human design is one of those tools that I use to know without any shadow of doubt what my purpose is, and what I use with clients. Now, human design also lets you know like how you can allow in more success, more money flow, more love, more all of the good things that are truly aligned with you, and to understand very quickly when you're out of alignment, so that therefore, some new marketing technique, you can know, okay, this isn't working for me, or this may not be aligned with me, because people can feel that energetically. When you are doing something, again, going back to this marketing example, that isn't aligned with you, people can feel that energy. So it's like, instead of wasting your time chasing the SOS, that shiny object syndrome, do things in your business and in life that are aligned. And this is how you can accelerate in quantum leap. This is how I accelerated in quantum leap in my business. And lastly, I'll say that with human design, it allows you to understand what your unique strengths are in business. Okay, not according to what you've been told or what you think. It's like down to 100% accuracy. These are your strengths that you can capitalize on, right? That you can expand on, so that you can amplify those strengths in your business and bring in and magnetize clients and success to you. So, for example, in human design, there are 5 energetic types, okay? And I'll tell you, like, projector energy types that are here to only work 2 to 4 hours a day. Let me repeat that. So, for all of my workaholics out there, the ones who are on that hamster wheel or feel like you're on that hamster wheel of success, if you are a projector energy type, you are here to shift how we think about working, right? Because you are so efficient in getting things done in 2 to 4 hours a day. But most of my projector clients, they are burnt out, and they are usually the most, like, the busiest person in the room. I can always tell a projector who doesn't know their human design, because they're the one running around the room making sure everybody's good, making sure everything's in place, because there's a sense of guilt that I got finished in 2 hours where everybody else is still working, right? Or I am exhausted after 3 hours of working on this project and everybody else still has energy to keep going, right? So they force themselves to keep up that energy and that momentum. And that's absolutely out of alignment with your design. So when my projector clients embrace their work-life balance of 2 to 4 hours a day working, they see acceleration in their business. They see acceleration in their clients and money, because they've been able to move out of what we call conditioning in human design, right? Where it's like, okay, I don't have to do what I see other people doing. I can work in a way that feels good for me. And this leads me to authority. So within human design, we each have a unique authority that helps us to make quick decisions so we can get back to a place of trusting ourselves. And a lot of us have forgotten how to trust ourselves because of maybe prior decisions in the past that didn't work out how we thought, right? Prior situations that didn't work out, relationships, whatever that looks like. We just stop trusting ourselves to be led and be guided by our intuition. So your authority lets you know, okay, this is in alignment. This is actually the path to more prosperity and happiness and fulfillment down this direction. So, for example, I have what's called a sacral authority as a generator. So, that is like your gut instinct, right? So, it's a nonverbal response, meaning if you ask me a yes or no question, I will immediately be able to feel into my gut and say, maybe, maybe not. And with it being nonverbal, I will say too that it's a very instant thing. You know how you can feel like butterflies in your stomach? It's almost like that, where I say if it's not a hell yes feeling, then it's a hell no for the moment for me as a generator, and I don't have to second guess it. So it allows me to get to this place of clarity and trust to say, okay, even though I'm thinking something else, I'm being led by my intuition that is always leading me down the path of least resistance. Okay. And then you have your purpose, which I spoke about, and I cannot say enough how important it is for us to know our purpose and be able to create businesses and lives around our unique purpose. So again, human design, just a modality that has again completely changed my life, has changed the lives of my clients that I have worked through their human design, and I just feel like it's a very powerful tool for you to know. And I will say this, if you know your birth sign, Taurus, Pisces, whatever have you, at least know your human design. Okay. It can be a lot of information if you're just starting out and understanding the modality, but it's so powerful to at least know your type, your authority, and pull your purpose. Life changing, life changing. So again, for me, when I started encompassing my human design, I went from a poverty mindset that I didn't even know I still had as a 7-figure entrepreneur. I was still carrying around this poverty mindset that there's not enough success to go around type of thing, right? Like a poverty mindset also looks like when you go to a restaurant, the first thing that you look at is not what you are craving, what you're wanting to eat, but you look at the price. Can I afford it, right? Or if you go grocery shopping, the first thing you look at in the bread aisle, for instance, is the price of the bread, and that will dictate which bread you buy, as opposed to looking and saying, this is what I want, and then looking at the price. So a lot of us have a poverty mindset and aren't even aware. So again, when I embodied my human design and learned what that looked like, I was able to shift from a poverty mindset into a prosperity mindset. That's all about, I always have the resources and people to make my business a success. I have the strengths to make my business and in my life a success. I know when I'm out of alignment. I can trust myself with decisions, right? So getting into this really fulfilling place of pleasure in my business, where I happily live today, where I feel deserving of making money with ease, where I feel worthy of having help, right? Because that poverty mindset says, well, hiring great people, great people are a dime a dozen. So I'm just going to do everything myself. That's, again, poverty mindset. That's in a lack or struggle mindset. Now I know there are great people out there. I have an amazing team. I know that I deserve help and support in my business. I know that I deserve to have time freedom in my business, that it's all, not all about hustling and going at this really frantic pace of success and feeling like if I don't, go 100 miles an hour, that success is going to leave me, right? So just being aware of where you land with these mindsets. Now, let's talk about the key to this mindset of success in the sense of becoming aware of your limiting beliefs that you carry that may not even be your own, that may be your parents or your grandparents, okay, or society, siblings, friends, that just are not yours, but you have internalized as your own. So it's so important to understand the most common limiting beliefs that we have, because there are several money blocks that can affect your capacity for success in your business. But the most common limiting beliefs that I have struggled with and that I see most prevalent with my clients are fear. Number one is fear. Fear creates this really like a resistance in your body and your energy, right? And allowing money to come in. It I don't know. Fear for me was so huge because it can be disguised as so many things, such as procrastination, right? So it's like understanding where you fall within this landscape of fear holding you back in your life. And again, this fear can be generational, okay? It can be like maybe you heard more money, more problems. So you carry that with you into your business and subconsciously push away opportunities for you to attract more money to you because you're like, I really don't subconsciously want more money, even though you are outwardly or consciously desiring more wealth for yourself. The next money block is self sabotage. Okay, so that looks like I must not need it. I must not spend. I see a lot of this with women, especially where it's like it rears its ugly head when you're offered opportunities that may bring more wealth to you. The next is guilt. Another one that I see with my female clients where, we have this guilt around spending, around indulging in ourselves, in our business, which really is investing in our business, but it feels like an indulgence because historically we've put others first in the community, our children, our spouses, right? Other family members. So when it comes time for you to invest in yourself and your business, this may be a limiting belief for you. And then lack of self-worth, right? Like I must not deserve it because I don't have it yet. So I'm not worthy of it. But understand we all deserve wealth. It's our birthright. And this block is often tied to guilt. Like when I see clients come in with the fear, with the guilt, with the self sabotage, they also have that lack of self-worth. And I always say that confidence will build wealth, okay? Having the confidence, but you have to feel worthy to maintain that wealth. So now that we understand some of the most common limiting beliefs around money and success, you can easily become aware of the limiting beliefs that you carry. So some of those, ways, and I'd love for you to journal on this, is understanding like what triggers your limiting beliefs. Is it around when you're around certain family members or friends or coworkers, peers, right? When you are maybe thinking about doing something for yourself, is that something that's triggering for you? So just kind of writing down those limiting beliefs that you have and any triggers as they come up. I always say, like if you don't have a journal or you don't want to lose, and carry around a journal, go in your notes app in your phone and you can just be like, oh my gosh, I feel fear right now. What triggered this? Right? So you can start to be aware. And then understanding like what money story you're creating for yourself. Is it one of poverty mindset or is it one of prosperity mindset? And just keeping track of the limiting beliefs as they occur. Half the battle is awareness. So when you're aware of the limiting beliefs that you have, that is so, so, so powerful. Now, once you become aware of these limiting beliefs, another journal exercise that's been really powerful for me and clients as well is to write and replace those. So to go from a limiting belief to an empowering one, right? So instead of I am not worthy, I don't feel worthy, it's like money is my birthright. Okay, like wealth is my birthright. So that anytime you feel the limiting belief come in, again, I'm very proud of you being aware of that limiting belief being there, and you should be proud of that as well. But also being able to say, okay, let me shift the frequency of that thought and have a positive, empowering thought instead. And also, I would say creating a business around your passion and your purpose. So understanding what passions light you up and what is your purpose, and being able to create a life and a business around that. Because again, money mindset is not about the amount of zeros in your bank account. So, for those of you who are here at this amazing summit and ready to create more confidence and feel worthy of success, I have a few suggestions. Number one is holding on to your dreams of success. Never stop dreaming big, okay? Because at the end of the day, when you are in a fear, poverty, self sabotaging type of mindset, that's when you cap the things that you can actually bring in and create in your life, that you can achieve in your life. So never, never, never give up on those dreams that you have, especially when you feel like they are aligned with your true passions, your true purpose. Focus on the outcome. So savor the moments. A lot of times when I was early on in my entrepreneurial career, I was always thinking of the next, right? The next sale, the next client, the next customer. I didn't allow myself to celebrate and be present in the moment. So a lot of those years just kind of flew by when I look back. Okay. So it's like take the time to be present every day, savor this experience, this journey as an entrepreneur, and also think in service. Like, how can you be of service to others? How can you build your business around service? When you do that, it is so much easier to shift out of a limiting mindset and belief system, because it's not about you. It's like, think of the people that you are helping with your product or service by just being able to override the limiting beliefs that we all carry and making it about the people that you are serving. That to me actually is, number one, most powerful. So to recap, become aware of the limiting beliefs that you have, find ways to shift into a success mindset, and add value to others at all times, every single day. How can you help other people through your business? Yes, that's great, but even just in life, how can you add value to other people? All right, so I have really, really, really been so happy, so honored to be here with you today. And if you want to stay in touch, here's my information to reach out to me. And as a part of this summit, I am offering a complimentary human design snapshot reading. So this is a reading that really digs deep into your strengths so that you can walk away knowing your unique strengths, your unique alignment strategy for more money flow and ease in your life, in your business, and your unique prosperity key. Because I will also say this, no two people in the world have the same human design, not even twins. So it's like getting to a place of understanding what is in alignment for you, what the big picture looks like for you, stepping into and embodying a wealthy version of yourself with ease. It is mind blowing when you're able to create a business around this. And I also have a prosperity gratitude affirmation track for success that I created for me to help shift, that I shared with clients, and it has helped them tremendously, tremendously. So I have that for you. Again, I'd love to hear about any money shifts and limiting beliefs that you may have uncovered after listening to this presentation. And I'm wishing you so much success. Again, learn to crave unapologetic success because you deserve it. It is your birthright. And I'm just so happy that you are embarking on this path to being in your purpose, being in your passion, and truly bringing in success and wealth in your life. All right. Talk to you soon.